Hi, my name's Barry Foster.
And I'm Garry Foster.
And welcome back to Antipodean Journey. This is episode number 21. And we were going to come back to the big clash against Rochdale today, but that didn't eventuate because the game got postponed because of a waterlogged pitch. So we've had to play quite a few games offline, and we've decided to come back for two games today. And the first one will be a Papa John second round clash against a League One side.
Yeah, against Colchester. So a knockout round now. So I think it's going to be a pretty tough game for us. Certainly not a foregone conclusion against a highly rated team.
Yeah, well, they're doing pretty well in League One. I think they're coming sixth in their competition. And since our last video, which was Forest Green...
Yeah, it seems about 400 years ago, but we had the 0-0 draw in the group stage of the Papa John Trophy, lost on penalties, but the draw was good enough for us to qualify for the next round. We then had a rather drab 1-1 draw with Southend, who were coming on the bottom end of the table, and it was two points that we dropped, which was disappointing. Further disappointment against our perennial rivals, which is Forest Green, because we conceded a goal late in normal time, and then we proceeded to lose the penalty shootout, which was extraordinarily disappointing.
It was indeed.
Yeah, the following two games, Port Vale and Bromley, we were up 2-0 and seemingly in control of the games, but we tended to concede goals late, and it just made us all a little bit anxious. But came back to form with a good win against Leyton Orient, which featured something special.
It did. In fact, I think from memory it was 3-0 at half-time to us. I think we were doing very well in the opening 45 minutes, and they were not looking too bad in the second half. But I think it's worth taking a look at these goals. Because there is a spectacular one that I've never seen before.
No.
Getting towards the end of the game.
Yes, and I think we were being sent a message. So, yeah, Finney on the far post and the free kick. Typical Finney goal. This one had a little bit more of a similar build-up with Woodward crossing and Tanner scoring, well-taken goal.
Very slack marking, I must admit.
Yeah. So once again, Peniutu feeds it out to Woodward, who supplies a cross again, and Drinnan, he doesn't miss those from 6 yards out.
A free header.
Then we did a couple of tinkering and a little bit of changing. This is Orient's reply, I think.
From memory, it was a good goal. He really he hit this very hard.
He smacked it, but maybe not do the honours with Mr. Fondrop and his effort.
Yes, well, it was rather spectacular. I think this is the fourth one coming up for us.
Yeah.
Fondop, he took it very nicely.
Ran through on goal, tucked it away.
But this is the special one. I've never seen this in Football Manager before. I'm sure he hurt his neck doing that, but okay, we only get to see it once, but it was quite spectacular. So
I think the earth shook when he fell to the ground, but he was probably sending us a message, because his performances in the Papa John group stage and in the FA Cup replay were less than impressive, but he just telling us that he's still around.
Absolutely, because Drinnan has been keeping him on the bench with his form. But after 20 matches, we're in second position on 41 points, game in hand over Crawley. Only 1 point ahead of us, and Rochdale on the same number of games as us, but 1 point behind. So we're doing pretty well, I must admit. But let's go and play Colchester now in the second round of the Pizza Trophy.
Yes. Oh, Papa John.
Okay, so this is the starting 11 for today's game against Colchester. Pretty usual sort of lineup. Zabred in goals, Kinsella, Finney, Sendles-White and Woodward. Across the back line, Whittingham, who's really nailed down that defensive midfield role for himself. Rees and Rowe just ahead of him. Nibbly Nooble out on the left. Tanner on the right, because Paniutu is a little bit tired, I think. Yeah. And Drinnan, of course, will lead our attacking line. And on the bench, we'll have Mitch Walker, Lyons, Foster, Tizard, Sharif, Edsa, Jones and Mike Fondop.
Yeah, pretty strong team. We've committed to going deep into this trophy, so that's why we've named such a strong side.
And Steve Ball is the Colchester United manager. So I'm not familiar with a couple of familiar names there.
Yeah, Ismail.
For Livy,
Yeah.
I've seen that name before.
Yeah.
But let's get to the dressing room. And Anwar reckons I want you to pick up where you left off last time out.
Well, considering it was a comprehensive victory, I think we've got to agree with young Anwar.
Okay, fingers crossed.
Yeah, he's on the money this time.
And we're playing this game, in fact 2 games today, on key highlights.
Yeah.
Just for something a little bit different.
Mix and match. Okay, there's a lot of blue out there.
Yes, there is. There is a lot of blue out there. But anyway, this is Colchester pumping it forward. Now Sandals White sends it out to Tanner, who's playing very well out there this season.
He's actually proved us wrong a couple of times, hasn't he? He's done well for us.
And this is Finney. Now Rowe putting it out to Tanner again. What can he do with it? Get a pass into Drinnan with the good shot.
Stung his palms.
Now Nibbles, well, very acute angle, and he's put it in the net.
Yes. It's only about a 5-degree of difficulty, a lot.
I thought he was going to whack the other side netting.
Well, yeah, I'm not even quite sure how he managed to squeeze that through. It was quite an acute angle. Drinnan stung the palms of the keeper, who got down well, but then I don't even know how that ball could have squeezed past.
Well, he somehow did it. But,
1-0 up after a minute.
Yes, I won't complain. It's a very good start for the home side. But a lot of football to play.
Oh, yeah, rather 1-0 up than 1-0 down. But, with a corner.
Now Rowe, the taker, and he's probably
Finnan.
looking for Finney, hits the woodwork.
So
he almost made it 2.
Yeah, Finney's been making a nuisance of himself in those attacking corners or attacking free kicks. He's scored quite a number of goals for us, so he's done well.
But everybody seems to be handling this opening quarter of an hour pretty well.
Yeah, got the lion's share of possession, which I find
surprising.
Yeah, very surprising.
Normally we're pretty hopeless keeping possession.
Yeah, yes. But all the numbers are okay.
But the rain continues to fall here in Aldershot, but this is Colchester with the ball. This is played long to Folivy, Zell, Tovid, Kennedy, Mr. Alcobai. Good looking cross.
Yeah, a lot of blue shirts. A lot of blue shirts in the box.
Just over the bar. Decent effort. But now we've got a corner. Rowe, the taker, as usual, gone
Finney.
Far post, missed everyone. Can Finney put it back? Probably corner coming up here. No, across.
He does get it. Good grief.
Oh, goal. Drinnan.
Okay,
I thought that was going over the bar, but
he nodded it in.
Then I saw it hit the back of the net.
Well,
so a goal-scoring machine up front just continues to score goals.
And who knew Finney could cross the ball?
I thought he was just going to get a corner.
Yeah, I thought too.
Look at this header.
It was straight at the keeper.
What was the keeper doing? Not much.
Might have been waving to his mum in the stand.
A bit of a poor effort there by the keeper. But anyway, 2-0.
Okay.
So Aldershot giving Colchester a game to think about, I think.
Yeah.
It's
well, yeah, they're dominating still dominating possession, which I find extraordinary. Fouls. Colchester seem to be committing a lot of fouls too.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise, but anyway, I'm not going to write them off yet.
No, still far too much time on the clock.
Anyway, this is Mr. Nooble putting it through to Drinnan. Nooble, he's got past his man. So this is Kinsella, who's sort of like coming back from injury.
Yeah, slowly but surely. He's ghosted in. I thought he was going to get a nick on that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Kinsella on the left-hand side of defence is our preferred option. We've tried a couple of other people in there in his absence, and they just haven't done the job for us.
No, well, Kinsella's just got to stay uninjured.
And Tanner.
There's number 3, off the post, I think.
Yeah. Tanner's, he might have changed our opinion of him, or at least my opinion anyway. I think you were probably less critical of him than what I was, but he's playing well.
Yeah, well, he can play left or right from memory.
Mm. Can play up front as well.
That's a well-struck goal.
Striker's finish.
So 3-0, and it's only, 33 minutes into the game.
Right.
So can we be thinking of maybe a round 3 match
not
for
till
Aldershot?
half-time. Not till half-time. No, we'll see how we go. But yeah, they're quite staggering statistics.
It is. It's. I expected a much tougher game than this, but maybe we're underestimating Aldershot as a team.
But maybe there's just a little ways to go yet. We need to keep them at bay. Oh, was that a nudge there? I thought
It's not given anyway. This is Whittingham, Rees out to Kinsella. Gets his cross in, looking for Drennan, but this is Livy now for Colchester. A rare attack from them.
Need to keep them at bay.
Well, straight at Zabret. Too easy.
Yeah, it's easy for Zabret. No, it's important we keep Colchester at bay until half time. I don't want any goals either side of half time.
No, 12 shots to 4, so it's certainly been Aldershot doing most of the attacking. But 2 minutes of added time. This is Senior, McLeod, Tovid. Oh, he's a danger. Yes.
Is he offside?
Yes, he is. Offside.
A little bit of ball watching there, so I think we were lucky there.
He struck it well.
He did. He made a good little run across the...
Was he offside by... Oh, well, he's... Yeah, good step.
Yeah, two of them.
Good step offside.
Yeah. I'll say the defence played him offside.
Okay, half-time, 3-0. Well...
3-0 in the rain.
A dream 45 minutes for Aldershot Town. What does Anwar suggest? Look, I'm not going to argue with that.
So we could all give them a cuddle and... Yeah.
Tell them to go out there and hopefully reproduce it again in the next 45. But plenty of players with very good ratings at the moment.
Yeah.
No one letting the side down at all.
No, and as long as fitness is maintained and injury-free...
That's the main thing, injury-free.
It is there. Oh, Newble.
Almost got his head to it.
Yeah.
And he's not a bad header of the ball.
Finney's even better though. You couldn't put that out.
Anyway, Senior putting it through for Livy. This is dangerous. Oh, good save by Zabret.
Yeah, he's done well.
Very good save.
Yeah. Finney with a clearing header, and then he just looked at it.
Zabret with a punch.
Yeah, pinch and a punch.
Might be offside. No.
The guy in the middle was.
Anyway, this is Kennedy now for Colchester. Pumped forward. That's a poor ball to no one.
Good.
Not very good. Good pass at all.
No, it's a turnover in possession, and hopefully just wind down the clock to the next highlight. So coming up for perhaps substitutions, although maybe squeeze another 5 or 10 minutes out of them if.
Yeah, maybe go to 65 and we'll take a look. Maybe bring some fresh legs on somewhere.
Don't like to tinker if you don't have to, but I think it's all about player and squad management in games like this.
Okay, we'll go to the bench. I think.
Who are we looking at? Do we need to nurse a few people? Maybe give Drennan a rest.
Well, we could look. Maybe let Mike Fondop have another opportunity up front, since he did score so well in the the last match. A brace, he got a brace, so we've got to give him that. And maybe look at Edsa or Sharif.
Yeah. Maybe Sharif, because I'd really like to see him perform for us.
Okay, we'll give Mr. Whittingham a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
We'll run with those two and see how we go for the final maybe 20-odd minutes of the game. But I can't see Colchester at the moment getting back into this.
No, they've got a very attacking formation, but we've kept them at bay, so we're extremely happy with this.
Well, they put Hutchison on, so the fellow who was looking dangerous for Livy, he's been taken off, which is interesting. But I think we'll go for our final... No, look, sorry, we'll see what happens here with this particular highlight. This is Nooble to Rees.
Starts up.
This is Rowe now. Plays it out to Woodward. Back to Tanner. Rowe can have a... This is too easy. Disallowed.
What?
I think he might have been off.
It might have been his shoelace. It was pretty tight.
Offside, yeah. It was nice passing.
It was. There was not a space there.
I thought Rowe was going to have a shot himself.
Tight.
Yeah, very tight, but he is off.
It's only his shoelace, Your Honour.
Yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
We'll make one more substitution. I don't know who would you like to bring
defence, maybe, or look like Rowe. Oh gosh, they're all bottoming out, aren't they?
How about Lyons Foster for Sandals White?
Yeah. Yeah, Finney doesn't get sick of scoring goals, so there might be an opportunity for him in the last 5.
So I think we'll call out a little bit of praise, because they have done very well against a League One side.
They have.
I mean, all the goals in the first half, but...
doesn't matter, they've held them at bay.
Yeah. So, and this is Rees. Maybe the scoring's not over. Can he link up with Fondop?
Oh,
this is Fondop.
Oops, surrounded by
An
blue
opportunity
shirts.
to Nooble, Sharif, Tanner. Oh, gee.
Yeah, it spills loose.
Keeper didn't quite get hold of that.
That was good play by Fondop. I thought he was going to go for goal, but he laid it back and created the opportunity. Woodward's picked up a booking, but I don't think that's going to be and there we go.
3-0. Amazing.
Unexpected.
Absolutely. And when you look at the match stats, 16 shots to 8, very good possession, 60%, 11 corners to 4 in favour of Aldershot. So they really did have the better of the game.
16 fouls they committed as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, it's quite surprising. Anyway, look, you've got
give
to
him a cuddle. Yep.
Got to agree with old Anwar there. So a very good second round win for Aldershot. Charlton got a win against the Arsenal, under 23s. Shrewsbury won, and Crewe on penalties over Sunderland.
Yeah. So do we know who we're playing in the next round?
I think we do. I think we do from memory.
Let's go into competitions. 20k.
20k. That's pretty good. £20,000 in the kitty. That's extremely good. I have a feeling it was all Coventry or Crawley. Coventry. So they're yet to play. So
well, the next round's quite a while away. It's a couple of months. So.
Yes. So that's an excellent game by Aldershot, and their form this season is really surprising me.
Considering we came up last year, we thought we'd be. Well, we always thought we were good enough to avoid a relegation scrap, but we thought we'd be only above the crease mark there somewhere. But we're actually in an auto qualifying spot at the moment, so it'd be great if we could stay there.
I'll tell him that he was imperious in the air, because he did have 3 key headers.
And one was a goal too, wasn't it?
Yes, so anyway. Okay, the next game we've got to play is in 3 days' time against AFC Wimbledon. That's a big game, in fourth position, Wimbledon. We're in second, so that's a pretty big game for us to play. So let's go and do a little bit of work and come back for the Wimbledon game.
Yeah, do a little bit of admin and we'll catch up with you soon.
Okay, so here's the starting 11 for our game today against AFC Wimbledon. A very familiar lineup: Zabret, Kinsella, Finney, Sendles, White and Woodward. Whittingham sitting behind Rees and Rowe in midfield. Noble out on the left. Tanner keeps his spot on the right since he's playing so well out there.
Yep.
And Drennan, of course, will lead our attacking line. And on the bench we have brought back George Langston, a lone player, and also Paniutu. We've put him back onto the bench.
Yeah, he's recovering from his tiredness and fatigue, but I think it's an unchanged squad, is it? An unchanged team.
Well, certainly an unchanged starting 11.
Yeah.
So we'll submit the boys. This is going to be a pretty big game.
Yeah, 2 plays 4.
We didn't get top billing for this particular round of games, which was a bit of a surprise. But Steve Cotterill, the manager of Wimbledon, that's a name I am familiar with.
Yeah.
I don't know really any of those players.
That's right.
But to the dressing room, and Anwar. He wants us to go and carry on straight on.
Well, I'd rather go with that than reading your media
Praising.
mates.
Oh, yeah, so I wouldn't go with that one.
Yeah, no, we'll go with Anwar again.
Okay, fingers crossed.
Yeah, 2 plays 4, so could have a very important bearing on the top end of the League 2 table.
Yes, we'll be interested to see how Crawley go in their match today. That'll be very interesting.
Yeah, well, it's quite compressed at the top, which is make every point quite valuable. Obviously, in such a tight game here, we're just filling each other out.
So to speak.
Yeah, nothing to. Well,
yes, I know what you mean.
You know what you're thinking.
Yeah. Anyway, we finally got a highlight.
There we go.
This is Kinsella back to Finney, who plays it long, looking for Drennan. But this will be El Buzetti for Wimbledon. Bit of a little glitch there with the old match engine.
Free spring.
Riley. Goes Soccer. Bayliss. Some interesting names here to get my tongue around. McLaughlin to Bayliss again. Very patient passing by the Wimbledon side. This is Vassell to McLaughlin again. Take your pick. Bayliss. Yeah. Oh, a lot of passing. And here comes the cross.
Oh.
And there's the goal. Tolash.
Yeah, that was actually a very well constructed goal. I was going just about to say we had a lot of red shirts back, but we kept on finding a blue shirt with the interplay, and Bayliss just given a bit of a.
Really got behind our man and just stabbed it home.
Yeah, maybe our central defenders could have done a little bit better there. So.
Well, they're a little bit unhappy at the moment.
That's okay, they just conceded, so they need to pick themselves up.
Anyway, Rowe now trying to put it through for Drennan. Oh, I think he's earned a corner. Earned a corner.
Yeah, I heard the whistle. I thought it could have been offside, but it was a flat run across the goal.
This is Rowe with the corner. Oh, hits the post, and that's been cleared off the line.
Oh, it's all happening.
So this is Drennan now. This is Noble, puts a cross in, but that's cleared out for a throw.
Okay.
It was a bit of bad luck there.
A bit of panic in the Wimbledon defence.
Let's call out a bit of encouragement to the boys.
You get all the green smarties.
Most seem to take that on board well. But it's Wimbledon with that vital goal.
Yeah, well, we're certainly not out of this game. We seem to... we're still in there swinging.
Anyway, this is Rees back to Kinsella.
He's
trying to ride the tackle, but he's kept possession. This is Rees again. He tries a... Oh,
cracker.
What a shot.
Cracker.
What a shot. I thought he was going to have a shot, but nothing like that.
I thought he was going to just play a little pass through the channel there for our for Tanner to run onto. But that was a goal mouth just opened up.
Yes, he just really hit that with some violence.
He did.
To quote somebody.
Thanks, Ray. It's Ray Parler saying, isn't it?
Oh, I've got a feeling the fella out here also says that as well.
Oh.
I'm having a seniors moment. I can't remember his name.
Robbie Slater.
Robbie Slater, yes. I think he also uses that expression.
I think he might have copied that from Mr. Parler.
He probably did.
Yeah. So, boys, got back in the game now with a world-class effort from Mr. Rees.
It was, and that actually puts us in first position at the moment.
That's quite extraordinary.
So,
looks like Nooble's picked up another bruised shin.
Yes, okay. We'll take a look at him at half-time. But look, that's a pretty good showing, I reckon, from Aldershot.
Yeah.
Coming from behind, although Wimbledon's been playing quite well. Good average rating.
Yeah, it just shaded us slightly by a point. But
okay, well, Anwar is not too happy.
Oh, it's a bit critical.
Well, overall, I reckon they're not playing. I mean, Woodward's not having a great game. Overall, they're not doing too badly. I'm going to point the finger and say this.
Yeah.
But we'll take a look at Mr. Noble, because he is injured. Another lower leg injury, which is not great. So I think what we'll have to do is, Tanner or Penny. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put Penny out here.
Yeah, because Tanner's playing well where he is.
And he can be the inverted winger. So we'll run with that. And let's kick off the second half. And fingers crossed that half-time team talk was the right one.
Well, I think it was. I mean, it makes sense to me, but that doesn't mean a great deal, does it? But no, we're well and truly in this game.
Oh, we certainly are. Just keep our eye on Finney. He's not having his usual game for us. I don't think we'll go for set pieces.
No.
I don't think so. Rochdale's obviously done something in their game.
Yeah, probably.
So 1-0 over Carlisle.
But our wide players are not playing the best. Even Whittingham, who's usually Mr. Reliable too, we're just not getting the numbers down there. But you all got green smarties as a result of that shout out. So
a bit more encouragement for the boys, but I think we'll look at making a couple of substitutions, maybe around about 75 minutes.
Yeah, we've already made the one sub, haven't we, at half-time, so maybe just one. Sort of up in the air as to who you would...
Okay, well, I think Woodward's struggling a bit at right back, so I think...
Even Tanner's not playing well now, and his fitness levels are way down. Is it Tanner?
Yeah, well, we've got yellow cards here. So Sendles White's playing well, but I think maybe Lyons Foster for Woodward, and we can't do much with Tanner, unfortunately.
Well, you could swap Drinnan and Tanner and bring Fondop on for...
If you want to do that, and we'll bring on the
goal-scoring machine.
One of your favourite strikers, Mr. Mike Fondop. I think Drinnan, he can actually play... He'd better off playing a winger and a winner out there. So we'll run with those two final changes.
Get through the last 10 to 15 minutes without any further injury or fitness collapse.
We'll demand a bit more from the boys. They might like it. No, not too bad.
Yeah.
Didn't go down too badly.
I mean, 1-1's not a disastrous result. What happened there?
I was clicking on marking duty. I thought that was going to be automatically done. Anyway, 3
Yeah.
minutes of added time, so maybe that's going to be it. A very even match. Look at those stats.
Yeah, look, 1-1. I think we're happy enough with that. I mean, that's a pretty good benchmark against a top ranked team. So I think we're well and truly in the mix for a playoff spot or an auto spot. So I think that 1-1 draws complemented us.
Yeah, look, I think it's a good result, even though it was a home game. I'm quite happy with a point there, and I don't really agree with that. I think.
Oh yeah, and one.
I mean, I think you got to say that you're happy with what you saw out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
be a little bit positive for the boys.
Yeah, they mixed it with one of the gun sides of the league, so you have to be happy.
And look at that, we are on top of the pile at the moment.
Drawing our way to the top.
Which we are, but with a game in hand, so we could go 3 points clear. So what happened to Crawley Town in the end? They lost 2-0 to Stevenage.
Okay.
And that's a bit of a surprise.
Quite an upset.
And Rochdale 1-1 with Carlisle.
Another surprise result.
And Wigan had 1-0 win over Port Vale, so that pushes them into fourth position. So pretty tight up there, but once again, a good result for Aldershot Town that goes top of League 2. Nooble, not too bad.
3 days. That's
Not too bad at all. Mr. Collins continues to play very well at Bath.
Yeah, having an extraordinary run out there.
And Mackenzie Toms, maybe not as well as Mr. Collins, but okay. Well, that's really the two games for today. The next match is against Tranmere in 4 days' time, and I think we're looking at coming back to the Rochdale game, won't we?
Eventually, yeah.
Which is only 2 games down the track, but that could be quite a big game for us, considering they're in third position.
Yeah,
so come back for Rochdale?
Yeah, because
Rochdale?
we're just go back to the schedule, because there's a whole raft of games coming up there, one after the other over the Christmas New Year period. So there's also that Papa John knockout trophy. So maybe a Rochdale Bolton double or just a Rochdale standalone.
Yeah, I think we'll do one of those. I think we'll do one of those for sure. So that's the video for today.
Yeah.
I hope you've enjoyed the video. I reckon it's been 2 not bad results for Aldershot Town.
Yeah.
Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. All the best now.